I bought 3 restocked Wizarding Trunk boxes, but was it worth it? The first one was Charms and Non-Magical Studies. Here you're getting a little look at the cheat sheet. I know before I even show you the items, but it's just a piece of paper, so as far as useful cheat sheets, not really a fan. This first item is the Oxillium Elixir. I think that's how you say that one. I like the bottle. I think that this potion is really pretty. I don't have a lot of potions in my collection, so adding this potion is really nice for me. I love the blue color. I love the swirlies. I think it looks so pretty. Next up was this wand. It's really lightweight. It's a nice color. There's nothing like incredibly remarkable about it, but it's a nice little wand. And then you also got with it a wand permit telling you that it is a maple wand. It's resolute and its core is dragon heartstring and it is 12 inches. So, okay. Next up was this Dueling champion medal thing, like it looks similar to like a running medal or a track and field medal that you receive. I don't know, this didn't really do anything for me. Like, it's a nice looking medal, but I mean, I don't know what to do with it. Maybe I'll put it on display. I don't know. It's just okay to me. Next up was this Lights Out Lavender Sleep Lotion. I won't use this. I have lotions that I like, and I'm not really someone who uses random lotions. Also, I know this won't put me to sleep, and I'm not a huge fan of the scent of lavender, so that's just personal preference here. We had this pin. I believe it was called an Avis pin, probably because aviaries, and it has the birds. But I don't know, I wasn't really impressed with this pin. Next up was it was supposed to be a book light. I am completely unimpressed with this. It says Lumos on it, and I like where it says Lumos, but it has like a pin clip on it. Am I supposed to put that on my book pages? I don't think so. That looks like it would rip them. Not a fan of that. I think it also has a laser pointer. I didn't actually pull the tab out because I don't plan on keeping this. I was not a fan of this item. Next up was a little notepad from the Janice Thicky Ward Memory Charm notepad. I like this little notepad. It's useful to get little notepads. I make notes all over the place, so I'll definitely get some use out of this. I think it's a good notepad. It's got a decent amount of sheets in it too, and the sheets are front and back, which is nice. Then they gave you a feather, from Wingardium Leviosa. It's a nice little feather, but okay. This I really liked. It was an investigative report by Arthur Weasley about the function of a rubber duck, and it came with a little rubber duck. This one I thought was clever. It's fun. I love that it came with a little rubber duck. That was a little extra that I thought, good job, Wizarding Trunk. This item I really like, and this will definitely go on display. The shirt that came with this one was the Charms Club shirt. There's nothing really like outstanding about this shirt. It's a black shirt with, the white logo on it. It's all right. I've worn it, and it wears fine. It washed fine. Next is the book cover. And of course, this I love. I'm a fan of these book covers that Danny at Wizardry Workshop is doing for the Wizarding Trunk. And this one, I believe, is for book 4? Book 3? Book 4? I can't remember off the top of my head. Sorry about that. But I'm pretty sure it's book 4. But I love the silver foiling on this, the color, the snake with what looks almost like a wand in the middle of it. I don't know. I just think that these look so nice. Danny at Wizardry Workshop, I think, does such good work. So that was it for this box. The next box up was the potions, and what was the other class for this one? Shoot. Well, mostly potions. So this is the cheat sheet. I like this cheat sheet much better. It looks like something that's telling you how to do a potion, all the ingredients and instructions, and then here are all the items. So this came with an Amortensia pin and whatever. It also came with this necklace. I like the bauble at the end of this necklace. The actual chain for this necklace I could take or leave. The clasp is okay if you have long curly hair like I do. It'll probably get stuck in it, but so do most necklace clasps. Next up was one of the potions from this bottle, and it is Phoenix Tears. I don't know, it's not really a potion ingredient. It's nice. The stuff inside, the liquid that's inside, is very thick, which is interesting. I wouldn't think Phoenix Tears would be that thick, but I still like it. I think it's nice, just a little more syrupy than I would imagine Phoenix Tears to be, but I like the color. Then there was, I believe this is supposed to be a planter, but it just looks like a little cauldron, so if you're not really a plant person, which I'm not, I'll just use this as a display item. I think it's a nice little cauldron. It's a pretty good size, and it's just empty inside, so, you know, I can maybe put something in there so it looks like like it's brewing a potion. The next potion up I loved is the Wolfsbane. I think this one is so pretty. Love that label. And inside the bottle you can see the flowers suspended in some blue with the wolf wax seal on top. I think this one was definitely a favorite item for me from this particular box. And I like the little charm that's hanging on it too. But yeah, look at those flowers in there and the color, that blue color. I know they did blue for that other box too, but I still really like the look of this potion. It's gonna look so nice on my shelf. Next up, we had a box of Bazaars, and I like the look of the box. Inside, I'm kind of torn. It basically had some rocks in there. They just kind of look like rocks I could have picked up outside somewhere, so I wasn't super impressed, but the box is nice, I guess. The next potion was Felix Felicis, and I thought they did a great job with this. I like that this potion came in a vial that is the same shape as the one you see in the films. Just a nice, clear, yellow liquid. Very nice. The next thing was the brass polish and sanitizer. It's a hand sanitizing spray, which couldn't we all use that at any point in life, but especially now. Next up was the belladonna and knotgrass seeds. I believe these are actual functional seeds that you can use if you like to plant things. You could plant them in the planter, possibly. But it's a nice little potion ingredient to add to the shelf as well. And then, similar to the cheat sheet, there was this notepad, which looks the same. This one is just front-sided, but it's a nice little notepad, and I'll definitely use this for stuff. It also came with this print with a bunch of constellations. I don't know if those are supposed to be the zodiacs or not. Maybe. I'm not knowledgeable about zodiac enough to tell you, but it's a nice print. And then, of course, the book cover, which was like a star, written in the stars is what it's called. Loving the blue. I think blue just makes a nice pop of color on here. I like this one a lot. The blue foiling is something a little bit different. We don't always get a colored foil. It's often gold or silver, so it's nice to see a colored foil or a different color with all those constellations on the front too. I think this one is so nice. I believe this one goes on the 5th book. Am I thinking of this backwards? Maybe this one goes on the 4th book. I'll write it down in the description. But yeah, definitely a fan of this one. So yeah, I liked all the potions in this box. The last box I got was the restock of the Groundskeeper box, or it's a Hagrid box basically. So there was a nice print on the back of the cheat sheet along with the cheat sheet. The only thing that didn't come in this restock was the candle, the gingerbread rock cakes candle, but that's all right with me. These goggles I'm a huge fan of. They look so nice. They have like cushion there. They're actually wearable. I think that this is probably one of the top items out of all 3 boxes that I got. You know, they're not like the highest quality ever, but probably if they were, I wouldn't be able to afford them. So for me, this was a nice, felt affordable solution to that, and so fun. Next up was a pin that has Norbert inside. Wizarding trunk on the back. It's like he's in a little crate. I don't know. It's a cute pin. I'm not like sad about it, but I'm not like blown away either. It's a pin, and I like it. Good job with the pin. The next thing up was a key. I think this is a really nice key. It's a Groundskeeper key. It's lots of detail. It's a very heavy weighted key, and my only complaint is that I don't know how to sit this up anywhere. Maybe on its side. The next thing was a little Fang replica. I don't know if it's actually supposed to be Fang. The coloring is a little off for what Fang actually is in the movies, but it's definitely a boarhound. And it's cute. I mean, it's close enough, so we'll give them a pass on this, I think. The detail on this little statue, though, I think is really nice. I'm not sure if I'll keep it, but we'll see. I don't know. It's an okay thing. Next up was a potion ingredient, I guess we could call it. It is giant arachnid eggs. So if you don't like spiders, maybe this one is not your favorite, but it does look pretty cool. It's got these little jelly balls inside of it, the wax seal of a spider. Mine was missing a little of the edge, but yeah, that's all right. It's kind of cool, though, to get something that was not a liquid inside the bottle. I think the label was really nice, and inside the bottle you could see there were even 1 or 2 spiders that had like already been hatched in their egg and were trapped in there. So I like that this is something a little bit different from a lot of the potions and ingredients you see tend to be liquid based, so this was kind of fun to have something that wasn't liquid based. Next up was a little replica of Hagrid's umbrella. I thought this replica was pretty good looking. It's pretty detailed. I think it's pretty nice. There's not a lot to say about it. I wasn't disappointed by it. It does look a little bit handmade. There are some slight imperfections, but I'm kind of okay with that. From far away, if it's just sitting on your shelf, you're not going to notice most of those little imperfections, so I still think this looks pretty nice. The next thing was a print about dragon care, which is perfect for Hagrid, of course, and I do think this print looks really nice. I'm pretty sure this is another Danny at Wizardry Workshop one. I'm a fan of his work, and I feel like this is no exception. This print will look really nice on a shelf. It really just adds to the feel, that Harry Potter feel, if that's something that you're going for. And I like the little burnt edges too. I think that really gave it a little extra something. The next item is this laptop sleeve of the Monster Book of Monsters. I'm somebody who finds the Monster Book of Monsters funny, and I really like this laptop sleeve, so I thought this was a great item, and I already knew it was going to be coming, and I was excited about it, because I think this is hilarious. I love that they made this a laptop sleeve. It's the same front and back, so this same image is on the front and back of the sleeve, and there's nothing particularly fancy about this. It's just a simple sleeve. You slide it in, there's no extra pockets, but I think it's nice. Good zipper, good construction, nice and soft with a little bit of cushion. But do I think that all 3 of these boxes were worth what I paid? I gotta say no on this one. I liked the Groundskeeper box, and I liked the potions box. I really didn't feel like I got my money's worth on the charms box. Overall, I kind of wish I could have picked and chosen certain items to make one box with all things I liked instead of buying 3 separate boxes. Unfortunately, that's not how they do things, but maybe they should. Just saying. So what did you guys like? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.